Brian says, "Look, Melissa, I know you may have a lot of questions. I know a few things may seem confusing, but truth is I want to finally take a DNA test for Tamara. I'm ready to step up and be a full-time husband and father. You made me realize there's more to life than this other bullshit. I know my mother has a lot of power, but I'm not afraid to fight anymore. Even though I haven't seen my mother since marrying you. I know all of her moves. She wants to raise Tamara up to be like her, and I think it's time I put a stop to her. I know too much information on my mother. That's why she sent Tamar to our house in the first place, Melissa. All of this is a damn game to my mother, but I'm one step ahead. Here's where my mother fucked up at. I left her. I quickly went missing because I wanted out of that life. Eventually my mother found out where I was and sent Tamar after me. My mother actually sent Tamar to murder me. I believe my mother did slice Tamar's arm, maybe for throwing the baby in the dumpster or lying about the pregnancy. Tamar let her feelings get in the way. Tamar came here trying to fuck me and try to replay history. I knew why Tamar was here, but I didn't know you two were sisters until that day at the hospital. I couldn't believe my eyes, and I knew my secret was about to get exposed. We were on such good terms before Tamar came. My mother wants me dead, Melissa. She may view me as a traitor, but I had to draw the line somewhere. Honestly, Melissa. When we first met, I was going to sacrifice you to my mother. I was going to try and manipulate you into working for my mother so I could be let off the hook. I got to know you and I fell in love quickly. I should have told you this before, but I was afraid of losing you. We got married so quickly. Brian says, "Let's call the doctor in here, Melissa. I'm ready to take a DNA test." I was happy for Brian and hoping he was a changed man. Brian has been through a lot in his life and I was willing to give him another chance. I'm still going to sleep with one eye open though. Brian is still suspect in my book and this could be a setup. I did burn everything we own, but that stuff can easily be replaced. The doctor comes back to the room and collects Brian's DNA for the lab. The doctor says, "Be expecting the results in 2 weeks. We'll notify you if there's a problem." The doctor leaves the room and I lay back in the chair. I begin to doze off, but suddenly I hear a knock at the door. I hear a voice say, "Hello Brian, long time no see, stranger." I can't believe my eyes. Kathy has just walked in the room. To be continued.